These are the notes that we did today when you were out sick. So this is the order of operations. We did these on page 11. So this big problem here has all of these symbols in it. You'll notice over here we have these that are braces, and I wrote them in blue. And then if you look inside here, you have these brackets. And then the ever familiar parentheses. And then lastly, we had these absolute value bars. Now these are all grouping symbols. When we used to do order of operations, you might be familiar with PEMDAS. We had parentheses, then exponents, multiply or divide, add or subtract. But we're going to change it up, which you can see down here at the bottom. We're going to put this G here because I want you to be used to all these different types of grouping symbols. Then we do exponents. Then we have multiply or divide from left to right, whichever comes first, and then add or subtract from left to right, whichever one comes first. So the problem that you're seeing right here, we just simplified that. I'm not going to have you worry about it right now. Let's just take a look at some of the practice problems. So this first problem up at the top, it was 12 divided by 4 times 3 plus 6. And we wrote this on the side, GEMDAS. So there are no grouping symbols. There are no exponents, but there is multiplication and division. We have to do the first one. We have to do 12 divided by 4 because it comes first, left to right. And then you can see that that's going to give you the 3. The reason I circle it is so I don't reuse the numbers. And then we're going to simply write out the rest of the problem in the same order. Going back, we have multiplication now. 3 times 3 is 9. And then write out the whole thing, and you end up with 15 as an answer. And as you can see, it does like make this pizza slice. The problem down below we have is 4 times 2 minus 6 plus 3 to the second power. So do we have any grouping symbols? No, but we do have exponents, and that's a 9. So we now have 4 times 2 minus 6 plus 9. No grouping symbols, no exponents. Multiply or divide. Yes, we have 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 6 plus 9. And then we have 8 minus 6, which gives you the 2, plus 9 is 11. Again, we have this pizza slice. If you notice, we do not have any equal signs. We aren't doing any work underneath. We're not showing anything underneath these steps. These steps are nice and clean. Down at the bottom, we have 60 divided by, and we do have some grouping symbols. Parentheses 10 plus 2 times 4 squared minus 23. So because we have these parentheses, we are going to do the 10 plus 2 first, and that gives you that 12. Then we have our exponents, which is 4 squared, which gives you 16. And you'll see that I'm just writing 60 divided by 12 times 16 minus 23. Going back, we have division comes first, because even though it's multiply or divide, we go in order. So we have 60 divided by 12 is 5. Times 16 minus 23. And then you'll notice over here, I have to do 5 times 16. Well, I don't know what that is in my head, so I'm going off to the side right here. 5 times 16 is giving me 80, which is what I wrote, minus 23. And I just continued by writing minus 23 here, and I got 57 as an answer. Go ahead and try this example. It is 2 to the third power plus parentheses 6 minus 5 times 4. So I'm going to put our GEMDAS. So, do we have any grouping symbols? Yes, we do. So this is going to give me 1. And then I have to keep everything in order. Okay, any grouping symbols? No. Any exponents? Yes. 2 to the third is 8. Plus 1 times 4. No grouping symbols, no exponents. Multiply or divide? Yes. That is, oops, that's not, yeah, 4 plus 8, which gets you to 12.